For nearly 30 years now, the medical branch of the Horiba Group has been headquartered at Montpellier, in the heart of a high-technology centre in the south of France, near the Mediterranean coast. The sober, cold facade of the site evokes both a sense of thoroughness and precision, while its aesthetics are warm and welcoming. The communal areas were designed with particular care. They help each of Horiba Medical's employees to flourish and reinforce the high quality of the work produced by every one of them. K-building is where Horiba Medical's automatic systems are assembled. Strict controls are carried out at every stage, from the arrival of raw materials and sub-assemblies through to delivery. The warehouse is the point of entry to the building. Here, teams check in the materials ordered and after initial inspection carry out a quality control on the delivered products. Horiba Medical uses 300 suppliers worldwide who provide between 3 and 4 million parts every year. Once these first stages have been completed, the next stage is to assemble the sub-assemblies. After this operation, they move on to assembly lines specifically designed for each range of systems. On each line, every workstation represents a particular stage. The assembly teams have been specifically trained, and they handle the products with extreme precision and care. They are fully aware of how demanding Horiba Medical's customers are when it comes to quality. The production line ends with a series of stringent tests and a meticulous calibration of each system. These procedures are carried out by highly experienced teams. In the space of a few years, Horiba ABX has become the world's leading manufacturer of automated hematological analyzers. The Montpellier and Kyoto plants have become the #1 supplier, with 7,500 units produced every year, representing 25% of the world market. Horiba Medical is fully aware of the role it plays in the healthcare sector and of its responsibilities with regard to patients and their doctors. Each one of them expects treatment and analysis of the highest order. The automatic systems developed by Horiba Medical are supported by techniques and conditions of use which meet the strictest requirements. All blood samples are identified using a barcode which ensures the safety and traceability of each tube. The Horiba Medical product range is at the cutting edge of technology. The ergonomics developed on its systems offers genuine comfort of use and the highest level of performance. The technologies used are often the result of developments carried out in Horiba Medical's laboratories, and a number of patents here have already been filed. This valve, which plays a vital role in the system's operational phases, was invented by Horiba Medical. For these sensors, our R&D department chose systems of extreme precision using state-of-the-art technology. The company has filed a patent for the 5-diff flow cell, another element which plays a key role in the system's analytical quality. Horiba Medical uses laser technology for reticulocyte counts. It is also possible to prepare slides to match the specific criteria of each laboratory, such as staining protocols. Thanks to a combination of all these technologies and Horiba Medical's experience, health professionals can obtain the results of analysis very quickly in the best possible conditions of productivity. Horiba Medical stands at the forefront of technology initiatives. When adapted to its systems, this inventiveness offers increasingly complex analysis, while at the same time making the results easier to interpret. Horiba Medical produces its reagents in a plant located near the company's older buildings, which was specifically designed and built to meet the latest environmental standards in force. The various elements used in the composition of the reagents arrives at the warehouse. 150 tons of chemicals are delivered every year. They are immediately taken to the baths where the reagents are produced. To meet its customers' demands, Horiba Medical prepares 600 baths every year. Every stage of production is monitored through a very thorough quality control process. All the physico-chemical parameters of the reagents are re-examined on Horiba Medical automatic systems before being packaged. Several times per week, the production is dispatched to the logistical platform used by Horiba Medical in Lyon. In order to maintain its high level of reagent quality and prepare new formulae for production, a special support service handles this mission with Horiba Medical. The results of its studies are also used in the other production units in Kyoto and Sao Paulo. Horiba Medical's overall production of reagents currently exceeds 8,000 tons per year. Horiba Medical's R&D department plays a pivotal role in the company's performance. Its know-how and capacity for innovation are demonstrated by the quality of the patents registered. In order to provide further impetus, Horiba Medical intends to invest 10% of its revenues in R&D at its Montpellier centre, just as it does at the Kyoto centre. Horiba Medical's international culture also lies at the heart of its commercial distribution network. Horiba Medical's automatic systems are available worldwide, thanks to its presence in over 110 countries, through its subsidiaries and its 96 distributors. 27,000 laboratories invest their trust in the quality and industrial know-how of Horiba Medical.